Yes, guys. Yes, what are you saying? Second edition, Monday night Wonderball. We're back again. International break's done. Time to cook a few things. Time to chop a few things up. I'm on intro duty for obvious reasons, but first of all, Moses, what you telling me, man? How you doing? What's good?
Yeah, man, all good over here.
Yeah,
Things are
it's
going
getting
good.
a bit of a somber atmosphere going on. You sure you're right?
Yeah, man, I'm good. I'm good.
This is going to be group therapy for you tonight, man. We're going to hopefully get a few people in.
Definitely is not going to
A
be
few questions. But first of all, anyone joining just now, anyone coming through, slap the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. That's just a few house rules we've got going on before we can really start to get things going. But big up everyone for the questions you sent in today. Actually, that was good to see. Had a lot of very interesting questions coming in. We're going to get into them in due course. Where do you want to start? Should we start with United, or we had a couple of more general questions coming in? How do you want to do this? This is your time tonight. I'm in a good mood. I'm living good. I had a great weekend. Let me tell you.
So I'll start with you, man.
Chop this up however you want it. Yeah. Let's go with some of the Liverpool questions that you got coming in. Then, I think probably the best place to start. I mean, what a performance! Salah. Every time you lot all the haters try and say he's not quite this, he's not quite that, he comes back every time, rises up. And then the first question that we had coming in was from Tashan. So big up Tashan for sending that question in. But he says, "Are Liverpool now title favourites?" Obviously, it's early days. City still in the title race as well, but it's time to talk about our title credentials. Are we favourites for the title? Let's go. What are you saying on that one?
We'll answer your question then. I don't know.
Me, I'm saying. Listen, I can't say that we're favourites over City because obviously they're reigning champions. But for me, it's a 2-horse race. It's a 2-horse race for me. I don't think. Well, I think we're in the top two, and I don't think we're going to be second. Let me just put it like that. But I don't know if I'll actually.
Say with chest then. What's happened? You don't back your boys no more.
Listen, injuries can happen. Obviously, AFCON's coming up as well. But if we keep everyone fit, I think we're gonna win the title.
So what's the answer to the question then, Ishmael?
Are we title favourites? Yeah, we're title favourites. Let anyone doubt us. Let anyone doubt us, and then we'll see what happens. The goal. Actually, did you watch the game?
No.
No. Did you see Salah's goal?
No. Oh yeah, I saw his goal.
Listen, this guy's rewriting. He's rewriting the rule book from what I've seen someone do in the Prem. Like the 17-18 season, I thought he couldn't top that. I thought he came in, peaked, and then we'll get shades of shades of that. But Salah this season,
he's not going to.
He might not get more than 32 goals. He might not get 40, but the performances, he's gone up a level. He's leveled up. Salah, undoubtedly, right now, the best player.
You're saying this shit to me on voice notes. I just don't. I don't understand what you.
Listen, he's unlocked new tricks.
You can't tell me what. You just say finesse,
bro. Did you see?
He's got a bit more. Just tell me what though.
Did you see the assist for the opener? Did you see the assist for the opener?
Talk me through it.
Outside of the boot, left boot, whipped it across for Mane, put it on a plate for him, on a 6 foot. Salah's not doing that a couple of years ago. He was trying to chip it with his right foot instead, or he's trying to dribble towards goal. This season, he's eating so much. He's just saying, Mane, you can have some of my food as well. Jota, come through. Firmino, have an assist here. Have some interplay here. He's not trying to do the whole hero ball on his own thing anymore. He's that good now, and he's recognizing that he's that good. I mean, Danny Rose, I think.
For me, there's still nothing. You keep saying it, but there's nothing new.
You don't want to believe it. You don't want to believe.
This is standard Salah.
You're in denial. You're in denial. You told me to tell me with your chest that you're not seeing a different level of football this season from Salah.
I'm not seeing anything new. This is the same Salah.
No, nothing's new. The last 2 games, 2 great assists from him.
He's never made an assist before or played the ball with it outside of his foot. For me, it's nothing new. He's not taking his game to another level. This is just Salah. He's been doing this for the past few years. He's not gonna score more goals. He's not gonna assist more goals this season than previous seasons.
Listen, underestimate him at your peril, yeah, because you know what's happening next. We're going to talk about next weekend.
Salah rather than me. You're saying that you're seeing new stuff. Like even the goal, was it who's it against before the international break? I can literally show you 5 goals where he scored
Diaz and Laporte on.
I can literally show you 5. I can show 5 goals, 5 games where he's done exactly the same thing. And you were talking about him on the last pod, being like, "Oh, he's got a new." You never seen that finish.
He's unlocked new tricks.
That's the same goal, bro. I can literally show you about 5 goals from that Champions League campaign where he scored that exact same goal. So all I'm saying is, Salah's playing well. But I feel like you're forcing this, like, oh, he's adding a new dimension to his game.
I'm not the only one saying it either. I'm not the only one saying it. I'm not the only one saying it either.
But when I probe you, there's no answer.
Bro, probe away. Salah is doing the things this year. I haven't seen him the interplay, bro. The feeling, the X factor, the stuff that he never used to be doing before. Yeah.
You're also coming out with X factor, finesse. We're not saying anything, bro.
Apart from 17-18, when he was just badding up the whole league. He went through 2-3 seasons after that where it's just numbers, effective, getting on the end of moves, not really doing too much between the goals. He was just there to finish off the moves. This year, I'm seeing him dribble past man. The dribbling is getting better as well because the close control is always something that people could put against him. Not anymore, man. Ask Danny Rose. Ask Cathcart, yeah? Take Cathcart for a pint of milk. Yeah. Vicarage Road just duppied the whole defence. 4 man around him, then just whipped it past, who was in goal? Flipping Ben Foster. Like, we've not seen this from Salah before. This is creme de la creme. Peak Salah.
You're talking so much shit, bro. You even watched him, bro. You even watched Salah play, bro. I'm a Man United fan, and I can tell you I've seen that goal before. There's nothing new, bro.
Forget the goal for a second. Forget the goal for a second. Arguably, he's got 2 goal of the season contenders in back-to-back weeks. Yeah.
What?
Has anyone in your team, bro? Honestly, 2 goal of the season contenders.
Neither of those goals are better than Mason Greenwood's this weekend.
What, the cut inside? Salah scored one of them like that.
None of them, bro. None of them.
Listen. We'll get on to United. In a second.
Yeah, but look, you're talking. Okay, but if we're talking about Liverpool, let's just actually talk about them. I feel like you're just saying stuff rather than actually like being specific about like Mohamed Salah. Yeah, he's playing well. But like, what is it exactly that you're seeing that's different in his game?
Bro, I'm telling you, but it's not the goals that are different. Yeah? You can tell me you've seen him score goals like that before. All right, cool, I can hear that. The interplay, like, the way he's bringing man into it. He scored one like that against Spurs. Scored one like that against Watford a couple of seasons ago, and scored one like that against Everton as well. I can hear that. I
can't remember. I was literally like, I saw it on
Napoli. Yeah. The goal to take us through. The goal to take us through the group. Yeah. But.
Is it assisting? It's not obviously not scoring goals.
All round play is different. Yeah, different.
Do you think he's taken his assist game up another level?
It's not just assisting. I'm seeing him like go past man outside of the box. Nothing mind scoring goals. He's actually doing the stuff to take other players out of the game and help his teammates out. Before you could say, people used to say that Salah was very selfish.
They've been doing it. The reason why Mane and Salah were so successful is because Mane was taking.
You just don't want to hear it. You just don't want to hear it. You just don't want to hear it. But
I'm here to listen, innit? I'm here to listen. Just tell me what you're seeing, though, because I don't feel like you're being specific enough. Right?
Bro, I told you.
You're giving an analysis which is just like Mohamed Salah. Oh my days.
Bro, what else can you say?
What else can you say? Salah, this guy, I swear down. Where do I start? I don't know what to say. We're not saying anything, bro. You're saying like
I'm always running out of words. Like, screaming and hollering this week. I've banned myself.
Dribbling, then he's not. What is it?
I've banned myself from giving scream of the week. That's how good he is. He's leveled up, bro. Everything's leveled up.
But what?
Watch him play. You'll see on Sunday.
You'll see on Sunday. Because I feel like you can't even tell me. You can't even tell me what he's doing.
Bro, I told you. All round game. Everything upper level. Dribbling, yeah, passing, every upper level.
Let's agree.
Finishing. Salah is Luke Shaw better be ready on Sunday. That's all I'm saying.
All right, okay, cool. So we've got a preview coming. Salah scoring more goals. Is he getting more assists this season? What is it?
This season, I think he can beat his record. He can beat his own record this year. I'm confident.
Okay, cool. I don't think he will. I don't think he will. I feel like we've seen the best Salah. We're not going to see. We've seen the best.
Are you telling me this season is not better than 17-18? Is that what you're saying?
No, definitely not. Definitely
oh my
not.
lord!
Not
you,
for me,
no, you're either a hate. You're either just a hater, which I can give you that, or you ain't really been watching us.
I'm just saying we saw the best Salah. I don't think we're going to. I don't think this is a better Salah. I think this is the same Salah. I don't think he's taking his game to another level.
I don't know why this is. I don't know why you're being so in denial about this. But listen, you spent the first 10 minutes.
I've asked you the question and you still can't tell me. You're just saying everything.
I answered you. Everything's leveled up. How is that?
So what is? So is he going to score more goals this season? Is he getting more?
I told you yes. Salah's scoring more goals. He's going to be.
Cool. I don't think he's showing me anything new in terms of goal scoring. I don't think he's showing me anything new in terms of assists. I feel like I've seen every single goal he's scored.
Run back that assist that he got for the opener. If you haven't seen it already, run back the assist he got for the opening.
Okay, I promise you, I can find a goal. I can find an assist where he's done it, played outside of his foot. What I'm trying to say is,
I beg you, find it. I beg you.
I'll find you one. I'll find the pass that he's played. It's not showing anything new. That's what I'm trying to say. He's not showing anything new.
Listen, new tricks for Salah, yeah. New tricks.
What though? What?
New tricks. You listen. If you don't know next week, by Sunday, you'll know it. You'll be watching us very closely.
What I'm trying to say is, what I'm trying to highlight. What I'm trying to highlight is yes, Salah's playing well. You're saying you've seen a new side to his game. When I probe you on it, that's all I'm asking.
I told you already. You asked me for the new side. I gave you the new side. Salah's leveled up. Yeah, that's it. Plain and simple. The game is going to new levels.
You're saying anything though. You just leveled up. In what terms?
New levels. You know when, listen, the feeling I get from him, is that sense of inevitability that I had from Cristiano Ronaldo back in was it 08, 09 from Suarez.
If you're gonna say inevitability,
I feel like every week this man is gonna just do something. Not just score goals. No. Not just scoring goals. I mean something clutch, bro. There's a difference. You can get a goal. You can get a tap in. Like certain man's goats can just get tap-ins. That's cool. Yeah, a goal's a goal. I ain't really gonna shit on that. But every single week it's turning into now. This guy is doing something clutch from the top drawer. Yeah. No one else can say that.
Can you admit that at least? It's nothing.
No one else. Whether we've seen it before or we've seen it again, he's running at the back and it's better. This time it tastes better. Yeah, because we've seen it before. It tastes better this time. It's sweeter. Salah's on the next one this season, next level. And you might be in denial. Yeah, I can see maybe you don't want to admit it. That's cool. But let me promise you this. PFA Player of the Year, Golden Boot. Inshallah, Salah. It's coming.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I'm just gonna. I'll just move on to the next question because I feel like every time I ask you, just come back.
You're not on it. I can tell you're not on it. The Salah thing.
Well, I'm asking the question, but you're not going to answer it. So if
you're not ready, you're
doing a politician thing, just skirting on the question.
You're not ready for my answers, but it's cool. It's cool. Obviously, yeah, it's our level title favourites. You know what? It is early days, and we haven't actually beaten any of our rivals yet. We got 2 draws against Chelsea and City, which I think it's both slightly disappointing considering it's at home. But I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm saying we're title favourites this season. I'm talking with my chest.
I still think City.
Yes, City. You know what? I can't. If someone wants to put City ahead of Liverpool, I can hear that. I can't really argue about that too much. But I think Chelsea, as we'll get onto in a minute, might fall away. And I don't think United are in a title race. If I'm being perfectly honest with you. First comment coming in now. Big up Maria. Yeah, exactly. Liverpool are the ones. I think I said this to you actually. I said this to you in our preview show. I don't know if you remember, but I was like, I feel like Liverpool and City are the only team that I think can go on a run of like 10, 12 games wins, which I think you might need this season to clinch the title. I can't see the other teams doing that. So I think, listen, 2-horse race. That's what I'm saying. I'm putting my Wonderballs on the line. 2-horse race. We're coming, man. We're coming. Anything you wanna add to that?
I've already answered, bro. I just said.
Listen, we're easing in as well. I allowed you. We're easing in because we could have started talking about United, and that could have just got really peak really quickly. Because
you think it'll get peak? It's not getting peak, bro. It's not getting peak.
Well, because you already know it. Is that what you're gonna say? Because
what I'm trying to say is, you've asked the question: is our Liverpool title favourites? I said no. City are the team to beat.
All right, we'll say that. But your narrative's changed a lot from the opening weekend. I was hearing a lot of talk about United.
I don't know if you are. You come up with your own narratives. You're telling me that Mohamed Salah's added a new side to his game, and then when I ask you say everything. That's all I got to say in it. I'm trying to get to the bottom of what you'll see what I'm on in it. I'm trying to get to the bottom of what you're trying to say.
Listen,
but obviously, I think personally, you're getting lost in the sauce. You're telling me that Mohamed Salah's
added a lot of sauce to get lost in.
You said Mohamed Salah's added something new. I'm asking what? That's what I'm asking. Bro, and you're telling me nothing.
Listen,
you're not really adding
one word. Sunday. We'll see who's unlocked what then. Yeah.
Cool. All right.
We got a lot of content coming your way by the way, guys, for Sunday. Keep an eye out for that. Got some special guests lined up as well. But listen, we had another couple of questions for Liverpool, but I think we should go on to United. I think the time is right. We've warmed up a little bit. The oven's been preheated. Now we're ready to cook. Ready to really cook. So I mean, before we start on the questions, because we got some good ones in. What do you think of the game? Give me just 1 minute quick roundup. Like, what were your thoughts when you were watching it? Have you had time to cool down a little bit? Where's your head at? The floor is yours, bro.
I said it. I feel like I said it all, to be honest, in that post. Harry Maguire, just remind me to get onto him.
Are you saving that one for Howlers, yeah?
Bro, do you know what? There's so many Howlers for Harry. I don't even know if he can qualify.
Wait, man, you know what I thought?
I feel like he got to give the whole Howler.
You know what I thought? He was at fault for every single goal. I didn't realise he was at fault for all 4 goals.
Bro.
Well, go on, bro. Most expensive centre back.
Honestly, I don't know what to say about.
In the history, let me just do this. In the history of football, Harry Maguire is the most expensive defender. What the fuck?
It's English tax though. Ben White's only.
Nah, I'm not trying to hear English tax, English type, nothing like that's. Bro, someone put it. I can't remember who it was. Someone in the comments. I think someone new sent in the question. Put it perfectly. Every week, this guy makes a mistake, and normally he catches life. Like, we'll give him that. Normally he might have a good game afterwards, and he'll have one howler and he'll get away with it. But I don't know what it is. The ex-club old teammates, gods, were looking down them. The juju was strong on Saturday. Every mistake he made was punished. 4 goals. I mean, what's going on, man? What's going on?
Our defense is a joke, bro. That's as simple as our defense is a joke.
But
it starts with Harry Maguire, bro. Harry Maguire is a joke. He's not a captain. He thinks he just takes too long on the ball. He thinks he's got an eye for a pass. He thinks he can play Volta with man. Like,
he tries to do the little European thing,
bro. He's just a calamity, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of him. I'm just done with him, bro. I'm done with Harry Maguire. He's not consistent enough to be a Man United centre back. He's not consistent enough to be a Man United captain. He lets us down time and time again. He's not a threat in the opposing box. We thought we'd be buying a centre back that could get goals. He's shit, fam.
The penny finally dropped here because you were, for the longest time, you were trying to give.
Oh, he played well at the Euros. I thought him and Varane. Maybe it's. I don't think Lindelof's the problem. It's fucking Maguire's the problem, bro.
Lindelof actually looks all right, on Saturday.
Bro, he got the assist for the rush for goal, bro. Maguire doesn't ever pass like that. Maguire can't pass like that. He does like little chips out to Shaw, and more time it goes out. I've said everything I've got to say about Harry Maguire in that post. So if you need to get redirected, I can read it out for you, bro.
Do you think? Because I've just deep this now. Do you think Maguire suffers from a little bit of imposter syndrome? Because I feel like he's always forcing it a little bit. He's always forcing a little
he's shit. I don't know what you want me to say, bruv. He's dead. He's dead. He pissed me off, bruv. I'm still pissed off. There's nothing I can add to this.
Big armband is gone. Like, it's just mad. It's so mad.
He's not a captain either, bruv. He's not the captain.
Listen, fair enough. You don't always have to be the best player to be captain or the most, like, whatever. Like, Jordan Henderson, for example, he's, like, pretty middle of the road at most things. But as a captain, as a leader, when he talks, the other guys listen because he's got that respect. And he's consistent with it as well. Maguire, when I watch him, just anxiety, just offsets anxiety in the whole defense, making mistakes, caught napping on the ball. Which goal was it he was playing on my man on side? Was that Daka's goal?
Second goal was the
Bro, I can't even remember. He was like, as we said.
No. Soyuncu was the second, right? Soyuncu was the second.
Yeah.
He played everyone on. Also, he kicked the ball out for a corner when he had time to turn on the ball. And like so much time, he just kicks it out straight away as if he's like, "Oh, well done, Harry. You played it safe there. Well, you fucking scored the goal." Do you know what I mean? And then you played him on side.
Bro,
he's a joke, fam. He's a joke. He's not real, fam. He's not real. And I was pissed, bro. This isn't the first time I've gone in on Maguire either, bro. Like last season, he was pissing me off so much. He doesn't make me feel safe at the back. He just takes too long on the ball. What I enjoyed about watching Lindelof and Varane against Villarreal, admittedly they didn't look perfect, but what I liked about them,
the ball was moving quick, innit? The ball was moving quick.
But I would have preferred to watch Bailly and Lindelof. I was thinking to myself, if I was watching Bailly and Lindelof, at least all I can guarantee is that ball's not lingering at the back. It's not going to be lingering at the back.
Bailly's trying to get rid of it quick time.
When I see Varane and Maguire playing at the back, yeah, it's like, how long do you want to keep the ball at the back for? It's like, okay, cool. I thought it was Fred's fault, innit? I thought it was Fred.
Wait, no Fred every single
day of the fucking week, bro. Fuck Fred, you can get out of my club as well. But I thought it was mainly because of Fred. But he can't take the ball off the defense either. He can't take the ball when he's not playing. They're still taking long. I can't be asked, bro. It's like I didn't come to watch Man United today so I could watch Lindelof and Varane or Lindelof and Maguire playing 1-2s with each other. Like I want to watch Ronaldo, Sancho. I want to see them man on the ball, not these little fucking. Oh, I can't be asked, bro. I don't want to watch them. I don't watch my defenders have 90% of the possession. Our midfield is still a problem. Bro, there's so many problems, and I thought we solved them, bro. Still so many problems with Man United. Still so many problems that haven't been solved. And now I'm starting to think it's not even just a defensive midfielder, bro. We need a new Maguire out, bro. Get Maguire out my club, bro. He's so jarring, bro. He's so jarring. So frustrating because he thinks he's so sick. He thinks he's so sick.
He forces it. He forces it too much.
He thinks he's so sick, bro. He thinks he's so sick, bro. I'm ending my tether with a lot. So ask what you want, bro. You're getting the fucking truth serum today, bro. You're getting the truth serum.
All right, next question's coming in. Now this is a big one from another United fan. Big up Rowan for taking a time to jump in with a question, but we got this one coming up. Which I think is this is a good one because it's something Ollie talks about quite a lot, but I don't know, maybe it's because I'm on the outside. I don't really know what this thing still means. Obviously I knew what it meant under Fergie, but yeah, does the United DNA still exist? Because Ollie bangs on it about it a lot. I ain't really too sure what he's talking about more time, but yeah, go on. Talk to me.
The question's more like, does this Man United team have the United DNA? Because whether it exists or not, bro, that's a matter of fact rather than like, do you know what I mean? It's not about whether it exists or not, it's whether this team is showing it. Do you know what I mean? Man United has a DNA. Is this team showing Man United DNA? Fucking God no. God no, bro. This team is not displaying Man United DNA. Man United DNA is never giving up. We showed a bit of it in Villarreal. Yeah, we don't give up. We play to the final whistle. We got that Ronaldo goal. That felt like Man United. That whole performance, though, that wasn't Man United.
You man can't be doing that. Whole performance can't be doing that last minute
glimpses of the Man United DNA. We're showing glimpses of it. Sorry, I didn't hear what you said. I was talking over.
No, so my thing with Ollie is that he's using this United DNA to mask the fact that, in my opinion, there's no style of play there. There's no philosophy. There's no like. If I was to ask you in two sentences, sum up United's style of play, you can't really tell me. Like you can't really like your thing is like
moments, bro. Moments.
One of Moments FC. One of your firepower is almost unmatched. That is mad. But you can't tell me like what your thing is. Like you can say City possession, wing is high and wide, suffocate you, pen you in. Liverpool's quick switches from one wing to the other. Wingers getting inside, making runs in behind. Trent playing it inside, like almost like a centre midfielder sometimes. Like you can know what the other team, even Arsenal, as dead as they are, you can see what they're trying to do on Arteta. There's like a little thing coming together. With United,
do you know what? All right, hey, let me try and tell you what Ollie's style of play is.
Like, what is Ollie's thing? Like,
it's play the ball around the defense, and just like play yourselves into trouble. It's like keep the ball at the back, don't clear. That actually pisses me off the most, you know. It's like the way we just keep the ball. That's what pisses me off the most. It's like we're trying to play out at the back, but it's just so shit. It's just like it's slow. It's like, okay, cool. We just invite pressure. We invite teams onto us. Leicester aren't the first team that have just pressed us high and felt and born the fucking like the success of doing so. Do you know what I mean? We've shown time and time again that like if a team wants to pressure us, we have not got an out. We've not got like an out.
I'd say apart from Pogba in your main team, you don't really have anyone who I would say is press resistant. When your players get pressed, you haven't got like Wan-Bissaka car crash. I'm talking not his whole game, but I'm talking when someone's pressing him when he's got the ball, it don't look good. Maguire,
it's the midfield, man. It's the midfield. We need some midfield. We can't play it out.
But you remember crying for weeks, bro. Crying for weeks to get Fred out of the team. Yeah, I heard you coming in every episode this season so far. Get Fred out of the team. Fuck Fred. This that. Fred didn't taste that.
Same, bro. Don't think it's changed. Still fuck Fred.
To the end, bro.
But he's not a footballer, bro. He's a fraud.
Listen, but you can't do the scapegoat thing this week because Fred weren't there. You lot been crying out for Matic. Yeah, get Matic in. He can play this amount of games. Blah 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 blah. He's a proper DM. Pogba shells out for France. Da 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 da. Pogba he was not good on Saturday. Not good at all. Matic not great either.
What?
Like what?
You didn't watch the game,
bro. I was watching it.
Matic was our best player, if anything.
Listen, he's not the answer going forward, though, is he? And I don't think that game. Go on.
Matic and Pogba. I don't care. Is our best midfield partnership. Our best duo. When Matic came off the pitch,
weren't looking too good.
What happened?
I mean,
what happened? 4-2 to Leicester, you know. After leading that 1-0, after my man was leading it. That's the only reason I got the shout on, you know.
You should be wearing it back to front. You should be wearing it back to front. You do not deserve to see the light of day today. That performance was. This guy deserves to be on that's what I mean. Wear it back to front. Have Greenwood on the front, bro. That's the only thing you can be proud of right now.
I thought you were saying because of the mirror.
No. Hey, we need to speak on it because he's not made my. Little spoiler, he's not made my screamers of the week. But see my man there, yeah? And you know what I loved about that goal as well? I think he could have passed it to Ronaldo because there's been a little thing recently about Greenwood not passing enough, blah blah blah. Listen, he's a striker, yeah? Gumbered, yeah?
You say it, bro.
He's not here playing. He's not here to do up. He's not here to do up wingman.
You don't realise that. Go on, sorry.
No, go on. I'm just saying he's a striker. He's a striker playing out wide. He's not here to do up wingman business, yeah? He's here to just eat and get goals and win. But for me, Greenwood keep doing it, man. Even though you're an op.
I can't remember who it was in the chat the other day saying like, "Oh, Man United, like Greenwood was the best player on the pitch for me," and then they were like, "Oh no, he was a bit greedy." And then I see all these little people saying, "Oh, Greenwood doesn't pass." Bro, he's the only person in our team that looks like they're going to score a goal when they have it.
Yeah,
only person. I get the fact that we got Sancho, Ronaldo, Pogba, Bruno, like we got an abundance of riches, bruv.
I was going to let your boy off.
What is going on with Man United though? On a real level, that team is too good.
I was going to let your boy off, but Jadon Sancho, we need to start opening dialogue on this brand.
It's not
10 games.
Listen,
I get it.
Look, with Sancho, I understand a lot of fans are getting excited, being like, he still hasn't scored or assisted. Yeah. But on a real, I'm not worried. Like I get it. It's convenient. It makes sense. You can say, yeah, he's not scored. He's not got an assist yet. Jadon Sancho, 70 whatever million.
Bro.
Cool. I get it. He hasn't turned up yet. But neither has the whole of blood clot Man United. and I'm not worried about Jadon Sancho. Man, I've watched enough football. You don't lose it. Yeah, we're struggling. He's struggling. Everyone's struggling. I've not got a problem with Jadon Sancho. He's gold dust. I'm happy he's at Man United. Realistically, he's gonna be at Man United for a long time. And if you're telling me
you're gonna say longer than Ole,
is he gonna come good? Is he gonna no?
You were gonna say he's gonna outlive Ole.
You gotta ask these questions, innit? You look, Ishmael. All I'm saying is, this is your chance. This is your chance. You're never gonna get man as fucking. I don't give a fuck right now, bro. This is reckless, bro. You got me just backed into a corner saying what one, innit? This is me talking to Man United, bro.
What you got for me?
If you
patting your pockets down,
put me in the dressing room. Put me in the dressing room, bro. This is me chatting facts. If I'm in the dressing room, actually, that's a good point. Put man in the dressing room. What am I saying at full time? Alright, cool. Harry Maguire, come here. Give me that armband. Give me that fucking armband. We're training with the youths. We're training with the reserves until you can learn how to pass to better man than you. You got a big head. You can tackle. You're a defender. You're not a DM, bro. You're not a DM. When you get the ball, play it forward. Play it to the better man. Give it to Raphael when he's back. Give it to Victor. Them man can pass. You play it simple. Defend. That's all I want. Header it out. That's all I want.
5 yard Harry, yeah?
Man, that's all I want from you. You stay at the back. That's all you're doing. You're a defender. You defend. I don't want to see you play
he tried to come in too much. He tried to come in a bit too much sauce. Too much sauce.
Yeah? Paul,
but that's funny.
Move on to Paul. What I want from you from now on, when you
get
the
ball,
you're the only man in our midfield that can turn and play the ball, bro. I'm playing Pogba deep. I'm playing our midfield. Our midfield duo is a defensive thing, bro. I'm not looking. I'm saying Wan-Bissaka, you don't make it over the halfway line. You're not making it over the halfway line. Luke Shaw, you're not making it over the halfway line. You man are playing old school.
What kind of system is this?
I don't want you going forward. I want our back four. I want a flat back four. I don't want any man going forward. I don't want to see people rushing around, covering, like running left, right, and centre, like every man, like Luke Shaw coming over to the right back position. I don't want that. I want a flat back four, bro. Bring back 4-4-2. That's what I want. If we have a black four,
what two man you playing in midfield? Your head's gone, bro. Well, who you playing in midfield? Matic in the 2-man midfield.
That's it.
Are you
dumb? It.
What, Pogba, Bruno in a 4-4-2? You're high, bro.
Bro. Let me explain. I've always got back four at the back. I'm always playing four at the back. I don't want this expansive wing backs and shit. Nah, four. Play four at the back.
So when Pogba is fucking up front with Cristiano Ronaldo, who's in midfield? Pogba on his ones?
No, Ishmael, that's not what we're doing. We're not doing that today. We're playing Pogba, Bruno. You lot can roam around in the midfield, but you're staying in the midfield. And I want my back four to be a back four. I don't give a fuck. I don't need a DM. Listen, we haven't got a DM right now. This is all we can do. If we're gonna get cool. Imagine this. We play Wan-Bissaka, Luke Shaw, when they get the ball, they're passing.
I knew your head would go in, but I didn't know your head would go this quickly. I feel like you're fully in hairdryer treatment mode right now.
No. This is just straight up. Like we've got no. Like I'm not here to be playing around with fucking midfield anymore, bro. Our midfield it's a problem, bro. It's a problem within a problem in a bigger problem. Like we have no midfield two. So all I'm saying is, look, I just want that. I want our back four to just remain a back four. I don't want them to be trying to do up like, Maguire thinks he's fucking like Pirlo and like Wan-Bissaka thinks he's like fucking like a winger. He's not. You're a defender. Play defense. Luke Shaw do the same. I just want him. I want us.
What were you saying about Shaw this season? Yeah, still best left back in the league because he's been looking a bit dead recently. Looking a bit dead recently. I'm not too sure about that anymore.
Man United have been dead.
I'm glad that talk's gone quiet. I'm glad that talk's gone quiet now. But listen, yeah, we spoke enough about United. I'm sure we'll get onto them.
You haven't been asking any questions.
You want to still go with United? We can do
ask
that.
the questions, bro.
We can do that. We can do that. I had another good one coming in from Joe, actually. I like this one. He's saying, do Man United sacrifice their style and identity when Ronaldo plays? I think that's a good question.
What's that?
Do Man United sacrifice their style of play and identity when Cristiano Ronaldo plays? Answer the question, bro.
That's a dumb question, bro.
Because I think he's scored. What has he got? 3 league goals.
Wait. Right? Tell me what you think that question means, because I think I'm not. Maybe I'm not hearing the nuance, or I'm not hearing the question.
But listen, let me try and break this down. So he scored. What has he scored? 3 league goals, I think. Yeah, since he's been back. I think like 3 or 4 league goals. What I can't really think of too much he's done in any of the games apart from score those goals. And obviously the goals are coming clutch moments. He's got the last minute winner against Villarreal in the Champions League as well. So they're big goals, big goals. But aside from that, is he actually hampering you lot when he's playing? Because Greenwood can be playing on the in the middle. You could have Sancho on one side, Rashford on the other. But I feel like now he's in the team. He's going to play pretty much every week. Is one of your players going to be sacrificing themselves and detrimenting the team on the whole when he's playing? Because it's easy to say he's the goal.
Who do you think's been?
I'm just asking a question. Do you think United's overall style?
Who would you play up front instead of Ronaldo then?
Greenwood, Cavani,
Greenwood would struggle.
But they not offer more all-round game.
Greenwood wouldn't score as many goals if he was playing up front. The reason he's scoring goals is because he's not playing with his back. Definitely not. This is a stupid question. The fact that you're even giving it credence is mad. If I'm saying Ronaldo is holding Man United back, that is
no. No one's saying holding them back. But are you sacrificing a bit of your style or a bit of like a style of play? Because when he's playing, I feel like the game is like. To be honest, you can say this for United last season as well. You can say this for United last year, but
you're telling me is the GOAT holding Man United back? He's not the reason, bro. He's not the reason.
What is there? I'm trying to get to the bottom of it then, because I feel like
it's not Ronaldo. You're looking in the wrong place.
Are you not relying on him? Are you not relying on him to bail you out a little bit? Answer the question, bro.
I'm mad. It's just like you lot are football fans, isn't it? The people are putting these questions in are football fans. It's like, do you understand football? This is a real question. You're telling me is Cristiano Ronaldo holding Man United back? He's not the problem. Let me give you a straight answer. No, Ronaldo is not the reason Man United.
Bro, you're taking this personally. No one's saying reason. No one's saying reason. No. No one's saying reason or problem.
Well,
are you just sacrificing? Are you sacrificing a bit of your? Are you sacrificing a bit of your style? Your style when he's playing.
But that's the same question, no?
Because where does he fall into? What system does he fall into? Because I feel like
he's a number 9, bro. He's playing. He's a better option than Martial. He's a better option than Cavani.
Okay.
It's not like Ronaldo's doing a Harry Kane thing where he's dropping too deep and that's questioning your style. Yeah.
But he's not really when he's up top. He's not really pressing. He's not really involved in the general play. Like he's even finishing off moves.
And Martial does that.
Bro, last season you were telling me about Cavani's movement being sensational, and all United fans want to talk about is how good.
We're talking about defending.
Martial's link-up play.
Defending there.
No, I'm not talking about. I said pressing.
You're saying tracking back.
No, pressing.
Pressing, yeah, that's defending.
Yeah. No, it's also how you start attacks if you think about it.
Yeah.
He's not getting in to try and win the ball high up the pitch.
You're talking about Cavani's movement. Ronaldo and Cavani are movement kings. They're not losing the movement. They're not losing movement from Ronaldo. If you're talking about defending, that's not how Man United play. We don't press like that. We don't really press.
How do you play?
Martial's not really pressing. How do we play? In moments, bro. In moments. We've got world-class players who can turn up and create moments of absolute sheer brilliance and win us matches. We've not got a style of play. We like to play. There was a point where we were like a counter-attacking team, and now teams are playing low blocks. We don't really get counters like that anymore. Do you know what I mean? We've earned the respect of teams to come to Old Trafford and play out.
Is that what you think it is? Respect.
And play low blocks. But do you remember that period where when we had David Moyes and teams were coming to Old Trafford and fancying it, but we had Norwich and them man fucking fancying themselves to get 3 points.
Yeah.
Now we're back and teams are showing us respect.
Back where? We're back where? He ain't back nowhere, bro.
We're not back. Yeah, we're not Man United. Like, what I'm trying to say is teams come to Old Trafford and they're not attacking us in the same way they used to when we had David Moyes. Teams are coming back. Teams are coming to Old Trafford now and they're sitting deep, and we can't counter. That was probably our best feature. Was we had pace on the break. Ronaldo can't find space now. Sancho's not finding space. Like we're not playing to our strengths. We've not got a style of play that allows Ronaldo to make. Like we're not really like a team that uses wingers. Like our wingers come in centrally. Like.
So tell me something. If you haven't got a style of play, then why are you not more on Ollie's neck? Because if that's me, if I've witnessed my team not have a style of play for the last season, 2 seasons, why are you not going for Ollie?
That's a good question. That's a good question because I'd say before a lot of the reasons I was like, okay, cool. I don't really like Sancho off the left. In my head, I was thinking what we're waiting for is when we can properly play, like Rashford playing out left, Sancho playing on the right. Both players in their preferred positions and causing problems to those. I prefer Sancho.
Did Sancho not play a lot of his games? Did he not play a lot of his best games on the left for Dortmund though?
And also, I thought in terms of the reason why I weren't going hard on Ollie, I thought a big part of that problem, like I said at the start of the season, was the defensive midfield position. And yes, again, it is giving me fucking headaches. Again, we're going into another season. And
quickly though, just quickly,
as probably our best midfield option still.
Very quick point on that though. I did read today. I think it might have been on The Athletic, but I think you were planning to get a midfielder. Then Ronaldo became available, and you made him your priority instead. So I guess that kind of goes back to the question about Ronaldo kind of not being a problem. But if you would have known at the beginning of the season that getting Ronaldo would mean you'd be going through all these fuckery midfielders and defense and whatever, would you still have chosen Ronaldo, or would you gone and thought, fuck it, we'll get a midfielder instead?
No, Ronaldo didn't stop us from signing a midfielder.
Let's go back to the beginning of the season.
If that was
a choice,
I'm thinking more about Pogba.
Right, hypothetically, if you could go back to the beginning of the season now, and you could say you get Ronaldo, but you don't get a midfielder, or you get a midfielder, what are you saying? You're still saying the same?
I mean, it's a good question, of course. But you always say yes to Ronaldo. Like you can't say no. You can never say no, bro.
That's a mad statement, bro.
If I'm saying that,
that's a mad statement, bro. That's a mad statement.
Is it?
Look how you man are suffering now with your midfield and your defense. Like Ronaldo, yeah, good.
Yeah, but
the story was great.
The story was great. Also, there's a big caveat on that. There's a big caveat on that. It's the what midfielders were we being linked to? Like we got linked with Saul. Camavinga went to Real Madrid. We didn't really have many options.
Rice, you could have done a Declan Rice thing. You might have been more serious about that.
We didn't have peas for that, bro. That wasn't an option. That was never an option.
That's mad for you to say that United don't have peas for Declan Rice. Like, I think can you not? If you made 80 million available for Maguire, can you not make 90 million available for Rice? Is that what you're saying?
Stop asking dumb questions, Ishmael, bro. Like we spent a lot of money, bro. We spent 100 million. We didn't have 80 million at the end of the season, at the end of the window to spend on Declan Rice. He was never an option. It wasn't 80 million, it was 100 million they're asking for. Remember that.
All right, so there's other midfielders out there. There's other DMs out there who I think you could have got in for maybe 20, 30 million. Leicester got Samari for what? How much? 30 M's. Like, there's players about who can go for less money. Doesn't have to be Rice.
For sure. But that's not the defensive midfielder we need. If you could get Ndidi
Did you need Ronaldo? Did you need Ronaldo?
No, but Ronaldo cost like 12 million. He paid that money off already. It's probably
did you need to sign Ronaldo? Was that imperative?
Ronaldo didn't stop us from getting a midfielder. Us not selling Pogba or Pogba not getting a proper offer for Pogba was a reason. That was the reason.
You man are sell to buy. You man are sell to buy now, yeah. You man are sell to buy.
No, but we were overstocked in midfield. We had too many midfielders. We needed to get rid of one. It wasn't because of Ronaldo, not in my opinion, anyway.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Listen.
But no, also, sorry, just to emphatically respond to that question. No, Ronaldo is not the reason. Like, this is such a stupid question. Let's not be. That's a stupid question. Ronaldo is not the reason Man United or ever lost their DNA or I don't know, bro. Ronaldo is a massive part of us even having that DNA. Like, he understands Man United. Our issues do not come from. Our issues are we have our captain with shit for brains, and he just fucking holds onto the ball for too much. He makes dumb decisions.
Hey, bro, the hill turn.
We've got a midfielder in Fred that has he's fucking got no brain, bro. He's got no brain, And now, I told you already, a big part of this year is like, can Ollie turn this around for Man United? I don't know if he can anymore. I'm sorry. That's
Roy, hot take.
I was waiting for the
Listen,
question,
people,
bro. You weren't asking questions in the right way, bro.
Come on, bro.
No,
now,
but
say it again.
you didn't ask
Tell
any.
me louder, bro.
I was surprised,
tell me
bro.
louder,
You weren't going for Ollie at all. I'm waiting for this question to get asked.
You've been telling me for time. Oh, lay off Ollie, yeah. Lay off Ollie. Ollie's done well. Ollie's turned our fortunes around. Ollie's restored the feelings. I'm thinking, cool.
That's all true.
Cool. Let me not talk on Ollie too much, but now you're ready to speak on Ollie then.
That's
on
what
Ollie.
I'm waiting for, Ishmael. You weren't coming. Look, I'm disappointed in you, bro. I'm disappointed.
You know what it is as well? I'm going nice. I'm going nicely because I know I'm very aware that Sunday could be a little Ollie Juju masterclass. I'm still very aware of that. I'm still very aware of that. But
you know what Ollie's got that in his locker. He's got that in his locker.
Bro, all he's got in is Judge, and that's it. Judge and smiles.
He's got it in his locker, exactly. But he's got that. He's got that streakiness in his locker, and it's like, yeah, that's there. But in terms of like with Ollie, like that's all true. Everything I've said is true. I don't go back on anything I've said. But in terms of am I starting to like see cracks in his abilities? Yeah, I'm starting to see cracks. I'm starting to see massive cracks. Do I think Ollie's done a good job at United? So yeah, I think he's done an incredible job. I think in terms of what he's done from where
no trophies in 4 years.
Listen, I've said this from the start. I need to see like Ollie's not giving me any reason to believe that we've not. Apart from the performances in finals, which is obviously you'd say is a massive reason to suggest that Ollie's not capable.
yeah.
Like I saw enough from Ollie over the past 3 seasons to think that there's he's got room. He's improved Man United. He's improved as a manager. He can take us. We're moving in the right direction. But now we've got to a point where it's, okay, cool. We've got no more room for give us another like half a season or another season. This season, he needed to show us that we were contending. We could contend for the title. You don't add the GOAT to your ranks and not contend for the title. You have to. And we're seeing us moving backwards whilst other clubs are moving forwards. And we need to. Ultimately, I think Ollie has taken us. He's taken us. I don't know. Potentially as far as he can take us. I think he's taken us as far as he can take us. That's just the straight. That's the exclusive. That's the clip it up. That's the world exclusive. Man United. Moses has officially said,
Ollie.
I'm Ollie doubt. I'm Ollie doubt. I don't think he can. Bro. I doubt that he's got it.
I don't have the capacity.
And that's the thing. Look, Listen. That's not to say that Ollie's not done a great job, but like it's getting to the point now where like Ollie's not going to be remembered for like what he's done for Man United as a player anymore, and that's what makes me sad, bro. We're fucking like it's the like, bro. Honestly, like this weekend was a hard weekend, man. It was a tough weekend because like Ollie's a legend, man. Ollie's a legend to me, and that will never change. That will never change.
You can be a legend as a player and a bum as a manager, and that's what I think Ollie will go down.
No, he didn't. But he done a lot of good for Man United as well, and that's what I'm intent on remembering as well. He took us from a real.
You fully tapped out, innit? You fully tapped out now. I can tell.
Don't worry,
you're
like,
double Ollie. You're double Ollie.
Don't forget where we were, bro. Do you know what? Wait, one sec. When did Jose leave?
It was December 2018. Yeah.
Was it 3-1?
Yeah, to us.
Was it Xherdan Shaqiri scored 2 in it?
Yeah.
Okay,
2
cool.
Shaqiri, 1 Mane. I think.
Cool. Let me just talk you through. This is where Ollie picked us up from. Yeah.
Was this a team? Is it gonna read out the team? Go on. I think about man like Fellaini in that, like, wasn't it? What? Herrera and them, man.
De Gea in goal. Darmian right back. Ashley Young left back. Lindelof centre back. Bailly centre back.
That's an all right back four, man.
You bloody blind, fam. Darmian, Ashley Young. Ashley Young, Eric Bailly, Victor Lindelof, starting away at Liverpool, yeah? Remember. And also, don't forget, we had Marcus Rashford playing left wing back basically, and Dallo on the right wing back.
Yeah. Anyway, go on.
We're playing not 4 at the back. We're playing 6. Dallo, Darmian, Bailly, Lindelof, Young, Rashford. That was our back 6.
Read out the rest of the thing.
And then we had Matic, Herrera,
Lingard, listen.
No. What? That's not a bad midfield, Matic, Herrera. That's not what I'm trying to say. We played 6 at the back. Matic and Herrera, Lingard and Lukaku. We had 2 attackers. Where's Pogba? Yeah? Remember that. Pogba's on the bench.
Was he not coming back from injury?
No. This is mid Jose Mourinho beef. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Mourinho left us at Man United. We didn't even know. I didn't even recognize that team anymore. I didn't even recognize the team. I didn't recognize the identity. If you're asking me, Oli has restored that identity around the club. Whether he can take us any further, whether he can deliver us a title, the title that we've been looking for, I don't think he will. I don't think with this team, no. I think.
Let me grab that one more time. Go on. Now, put that man good here. Go on. Oli can't take you.
It's not to say that. It's not to say that. I don't think he should be. I don't think he will get sacked right now. I don't think he will. But I'm starting to think that maybe if we got a Zidane, bro, you know what I think about Zidane in that, man. You know, there's only one manager.
He'll have Varane and Pogba sourcing. He will have them balling out.
But look, listen, I think I want to see Oli. I want to see Oli get given until Christmas. Like I said before, I don't think that's changed. I don't think the board are gonna throw him out. But I mean, it's the closest I've been, and there have been times where it was proper close to like thinking like I don't think he's gonna be able to turn this round, and he has. These are the fixtures where he usually finds something. Like this is as close as it's gonna get for me, I think, in terms of. Listen,
let me just quickly before we're gonna wrap up on United, but let me just ask you one. So if say you don't get licks on Sunday, like I'm talking like Fabio Aurelio,
we've got a game before that as well. These next 2 games of making
shit because that game you got this is must win for you, innit? Pretty much. Well, you got 1 win, 1 loss. You got 1 win, 1 loss.
We can't lose. We can't lose either of these 2 games.
Yeah. But say you get through the Atalanta game, but you get a proper hiding on Sunday. Well, do you reckon could that be potentially the straw that breaks the camel's for you? No. For you, not for the club. For you.
For me, yeah.
If it's like a 4-1, 4-0, 4-1.
If it's a 4-1, bro, I'm done.
Oh, man.
That's just the truth, though, man. And like, I've always been honest. Like there's never been one point before this where I've been like, oh, Oli, but do you know what? I'm weird and Wonderball. I'm gonna say this and that. That's never been the case. I've genuinely felt that we've got things that are holding us back, and I didn't always think they were Oli's fault. I felt Fred, Jesus Christ, Maguire, bruv. I swear you're playing, bruv. He's playing against us, fam. He's playing against us.
That game was too mad. That game was too mad.
Down, bro. He's fucking playing against us, bruv. I swear down he is. I swear down. My man was hearing them Leicester fans. Like, yeah. Bruv, before the game, before the game, don't think I didn't clock. He was smiling. Jamie Vardy, he was smiling at Jamie Vardy before the game. Bro, also,
listen.
We need to talk about the game though. We need to talk about, bro. After Rashford scores that goal, no way in hell is he allowed to fucking concede. Are we allowed to concede that quickly, bro? That is a joke, bro. That had me, bro. I was celebrating that goal, being like, "Fuck you." And then after I saw that, I started hoovering, fam. That's how bad it got, bro. I swear to God, my Hoover's still outside my door. I swear, I'll take a picture.
Man, stress cleaning. Don't fucking kill me. Hey, bro, listen, people watching, when I told you Moses went MIA Saturday night, man was messaging you. I was like, bro, you actually alright?
No,
nothing.
Bro, I had date night, man. I was messaging you back. When you started messaging me, being like, bro, you okay? I was like, yeah, well, go on. I thought something happened. I feel like Bobby Charlton died or Fergie died. You sent that message.
Oh,
and then,
fam.
bro, don't I was like,
but yeah, listen, I'm sure we'll get back onto United when we do Screamers and Howlers. I got a couple of things to say later on, but let's get the next question up. We're gonna move on to Chelsea now.
Also, Scott McTominay fucking pissed me off, bro. Scott McTominay, Wan-Bissaka,
this guy's
shockers, bro.
The guy's too greedy.
Scott McTominay came on, shocking. Wan-Bissaka, shocking, bro.
I've been telling you about Scott McTominay for time. Yeah, this guy's meaty. This guy's very meaty. But anyway, we'll chop that up another time. Obviously, we've got the combined 11 coming out this week as well. So I'm sure we'll have a lot of debates about.
Doing it, fam.
Your midfield, listen, yeah. Let me just tell you that right now. Your midfield.
Bro,
I don't want to hear no talk. I don't want to hear no talk.
Doing the fucking start, you might as well just do it on your ones, bro. I'm not gonna fucking put any fight up, bro.
Don't want to hear no. Even Mason can't even get him on the right hand side. But let me just.
Yeah, anyway. He is. Mason Green was starting up top.
Over Salah. Are you high?
He's starting up top. He's better than Firmino.
Anyway, we'll get onto that, yeah.
He's better than Firmino.
You mean Firmino, yeah? Saying them properly, Bobby Firmino, yeah. Hat trick king, yeah. Si senor.
When was the last hat trick he got though?
2019 against Arsenal. We said.
Bro, he's not the guy.
Anyway, let's get on to Chelsea. Obviously, narrow win for them against Brentford Saturday night. I was watching that one very closely. To see if Chelsea would get back to the top of the league, which they did, scrape through 1-0. But that game was
everything, bro. You could have told me they won 6-0. I believe you, bro. I had no idea.
Man locked off his phone, locked off all the apps.
Clocked out.
When you got date night, it's cool. You just put your head into that. Like football just does not exist for however long you're out for and all that. But listen, Mendy put on a fucking like Premier League years Barclays heritage performance. That was mad. Top draw saves for the camera. He was doing the easy saves, the hard saves, collecting everything, catching everything. Like he really I got to give Mendy his props. What are you saying? Where do you think? What's your top 5? Because obviously I was chatting to Kai before the show. Big up Kai, but we were talking about top 5 keepers in the league. And I know we had a question in from Joe Byrne as well. So yeah, where do you rank Mendy in the? Give me your top 5. Give me your top 5 keepers in the league.
I rate him highly, bro. I rate him really highly. I said this before. I think he's probably more important to Chelsea than Lukaku is. I think he's probably one of the most important players. I'd probably say he's the most important person in that back 5. Oh, back 6, I guess you have to call it.
They actually interchanged. They did change. They had Sarr playing left centre back and my man Chalobah. They had Chalobah, Sarr, and Christensen. So they switched up a little bit, and you can see with that back 5 for Chelsea, it's very much the system over the individual. So that's a good point. I agree with that point you made. But yeah, so what are you saying? Where does Mendy rank in your?
It's hard to tell because obviously you can't take these goalkeepers out in isolation. Because the reason why I think Mendy's so good is also because of the system Chelsea play. They don't really give him many chances, and when the chances they do give away, they don't really give away clear-cut chances like one-on-ones. It's always like out wide, they're cutting in. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's hard to say, but in terms of, I have to say within the system, I think he's the best. Chelsea are probably the hardest team to score against, I think.
Yeah, I hear that. So what you said, he's the best keeper in the league?
I think it's not the best keeper. I think for me, the best, I'd still say David De Gea is the best shot stopper in the league. But in terms of the best overall defense package, for me, I think Chelsea are scary defensively, man.
I think it's interesting that you put De Gea into the mix as well, because for me, the way I look at it is you've got almost Edison and Alisson in one sort of bracket. They're like the new age goalkeeper. They got the kick in, they got the coming out sweeper keeper things. Whereas De Gea and Mendy, pure goalkeeping.
Shot stopping.
Yeah. I see a shot, I stop the shot. I don't do anything else. Yeah.
Bro.
I don't care about.
In terms of shot stopping to De Gea.
I don't distribute. I don't do up super keeper. I stay in my goal. I save the tick. That's it.
And do you know what? I'm so happy about saying that. Big up the man, them innit. Big up my brother, my black brother. Big him up. Certain man.
Listen, find the receipt, bro. Find the receipt. All I was saying is, that there's been a case out for a long time. There's been a case out for a long time. Shaka Hislop, yeah? Shall I keep going? Tim Howard.
Tim Howard as well. I was going to bring him up as well. Tim Howard's a fucking bad boy.
David James as well. These
bad boy,
kind of iffy keepers, yeah.
Bad boys.
For the longest time, there's definitely been a stereotype about black keepers, yeah. All I did is bring that to life.
Good you said that. I'm glad you said that because you were the one subscribing to it, bro. You were subscribing to it. You were transporting it out, bro. You were pushing that agenda. You were pushing it out like it was a Man United player, man. You were pushing that agenda hard.
Mendy has dispelled the myth, yeah. He's restored the feeling. So Mendy, I'll pick you up. I congratulate you, my brother. Yeah.
No, Ishmael, go on. Say what you got to say.
That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. For me, though, yeah. For me, I put Mendy.
You got to apologize to the man, then.
Listen, if you find the receipt, I'll do up all the apologies.
Bro, trust me, you do not want me to find the receipt because
Palace just equalised. Benteke, no my god.
Remember before I was like, bro, you need to relax. You need to relax.
Benteke just scored for Palace, but yeah, go on.
You could end up cancelling.
Listen, fam. Listen, all I was doing was repeating what I was hearing. I never believed in the stereotype. As you know from
where did you hear it from? Paul Merson.
As you know from seeing me play, I'm decent in going it. So me and Mendy together, yeah, restoring the feeling.
It's even worse, fam. You're boying yourself.
How about that? But yeah, I would say Mendy's top 3. I think I'll put him ahead of De Gea. I think De Gea is coming back into form, but I think he had 2 years where he was like out of the game pretty much. So I'll put him up there. I still think Alisson for me, he had some fuckeries last season.
He's been a red card.
What, in the game?
Yeah.
What minute are you on?
Not just on Twitter.
Right, it must literally just be happening.
It's like 12 seconds ago.
I ain't seen no red card yet. Well, for Palace or Arsenal?
For Arsenal, for Palace, I think red card. Oh no, I think you're saying it should be a red card.
Yeah, there's no reds over here. But yeah, Mendy's having a great season. Obviously, he got snubs from the Ballon d'Or list. I feel like we should do a separate little thing on that actually, because some dodgy ass decisions in there. Who are you saying for Ballon d'Or then? What are you saying? Just quickly before we move on to the next question.
Bro, I couldn't. I honestly, no joke, I couldn't care less.
Hold on, right?
I honestly couldn't care less. Like, genuinely.
What's up, bro?
Give it Ronaldo or Messi. I don't care.
No, man. Lewandowski's been fucking
give it Lewandowski.
Hard,
I don't care.
Give it to him.
I honestly don't care.
Let him keep it warm for Salah.
From when Rakitic was like the holder 2 years ago. Like,
Rakitic never won. That was Modric.
No, Modric. Sorry. From when Modric on
that World Cup thing was a bit booky, innit? That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to force the whole Jorginho thing, and I'm not here for it at all.
It's not.
I can't remember what side of the defense are you. Are you back in Jorginho? I can't remember which side of the defense he was falling on. But for me, yeah. Are you back in Jorginho to get it? I can't remember which side of the defense you are. Bro, if he gets it, that's the thing in the bin. That's just
why, fam? Why?
Lock the whole thing
You're the best player in the world.
Lock it all off. Just stop doing it. You might as well just do like another whatever. Dead.
We're voting for the best player in the world. Whilst Messi and Ronaldo are still alive, it can't go to anyone else outside of that for me.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, just change it. It's not the best player in the world. It's the best season. Just change it.
But them two have been fucking monopolising the team for like.
Oh, wait, do you know what? Actually, forgot, bruv. The Kevin De Bruyne is still playing, bruv. He'll win it.
No, he's definitely not within a shout.
To be fair, it's not voted by the PFA, so probably not.
Yeah. Well, trust.
And probably Jack Grealish isn't fucking on his PR campaign again.
Jack, had to hold a bench this weekend, boy. Jack was on the bench. Jack was holding bench this weekend. But let's get the next Chelsea related question game up, because obviously it's been 6 games now. This Don's gone without a goal. I was picking him up before the season. I was really going hard on the Lukaku train. I put my neck on the line a little bit, maybe a little bit too much. Obviously, Moses was still suffering from the Man United days, the PTSD. You weren't having any of it at all, were you, bro? You were saying, nah.
It's the same guy, fam. It's still him. He's on holiday for 2 years.
How do Chelsea get Lukaku scoring? 6-game barrel run. The link-up play is looking a bit booky. they're trying to go two up top now. Him and Werner trying to do a little and large thing, but Lukaku don't really want to do the big man, the Emil Heskey, the dirty hard yards. So yeah, how do Chelsea get Lukaku scoring? What's going on?
I feel like they haven't got the infrastructure isn't there for Lukaku to succeed at Chelsea. I think they've got way too many players that want to play centrally. Lukaku needs space up front. He needs space in behind. And I think with Werner, Mount, Havertz, they're not the sort of players that are going to be like, do you know the sort of player he needs? Like, do you remember Douglas Costa? Or like,
yeah.
Just someone who's going to just hit.
Just rapid. Yeah. You nearly said Dan James, didn't
it? Perisic as well. Remember when Mourinho wanted to get, that's the reason I think Lukaku wasn't successful at United is because he was asked to play back to goal with two defenders slapping his ass, being like, hold this up. Like he needs a player, he needs wingers who are going to provide for him, where he is the source of goals, where you're like, I'm feeding Romelu Lukaku. Like I need to feed him. He's not going to create goals on his own. He doesn't really.
Do you not think there's a bit of a dearth in actual wingers nowadays who can get to the ball and cross it in? You're not really seeing that.
Jadon Sancho is one of them wingers. He like the sort of player that feeds loves assists. I think Mount kind of could do that. Havertz, I kind of feel like he's going to turn into a striker. He doesn't look like he wants to be.
This is another thing. This is a bit of before they signed Lukaku, I was thinking Havertz was going to do like false nine this season. They were kind of going to get a little tune out of him doing that a little bit. But it's like Lukaku came in, similar to Ronaldo as well. Lukaku came in, and they're going to play every week, and whether it really fits the style of the team or not, they're going to play. So either Chelsea find a way to accommodate Lukaku, and United find a way to get they need to find a way to get the best out of these players. The players, I don't think Lukaku is going to change at this age. Same way I don't think like Ronaldo's not going to adapt to this. They are what they are at this point. So it's just about kind of getting the best out of them. But for me, Chelsea, as much as we can stick it on Lukaku because he's not been great last few games, especially that Brentford game. I was watching him. Things weren't really sticking. Unless people were actually making chances for him, he wasn't doing it. He wasn't really engaging and playing too much. But I think Chelsea's other the kind of group of players behind Lukaku, they got to hold a bit of corn as well. Whether it's Mount, Havertz, Ziyech, Werner, none of these men have really stood up to the plate this season. So I think Chelsea might have to be a little thing in January where they go out and see what's going on if they can get. You know what? Actually, we're gonna talk about this player in a little bit. I think someone like Raheem Sterling could be either hella frustrating having Sterling, Werner, and Lukaku in the same team, or it could work. I can't really decide how it would go, but they need someone like that who's always going to be a problem going in behind to kind of create space for Lukaku. They ain't really got that at the moment. I'm not seeing Werner, but something's not quite right. It's not quite clicking at Chelsea right now. I know they're top of the league, but I think this kind of crazy form we're seeing from Mendy, I don't know if it's sustainable for a whole season. So I think they're going to need to start scoring. They're going to need to start scoring more goals. They can't win every game 1-0. That's the point I'm making. Do you
remember them? Do you remember their form last season?
But if you think about it, that was half the season. Half the season. Can they do that? Can you do that for a whole season?
Yeah, bro. This Tuchel team's
It's patterned nicely. It is patterned. It's hard to get through them.
100%. I can see them doing it all year. That's what I think. I think you can't rule them out, bro. You can't rule them out. When you were saying Liverpool title, like our title favourites, that's mad. You haven't shown. If you beat Chelsea and City, I could be like, yeah, you're favourites now. But you're not favourites.
Listen, yeah.
Favourites is like that's like City last season. Not favourites.
I think if we can keep.
It's for saving the chest, please, man. Come on.
I think it's literally down to these four players. I think it's literally down to these four. If we can keep Alisson, Van Dijk, Trent, and Salah fit for the whole season, we're winning the league.
I'm not asking that though, but you have to admit you're not favourites. You're not favourites.
Bro, we're favourites. I think we're my favourites. In my opinion,
Liverpool are your favourite club. Let's just say
they're my favourite. They're my favourites to win the league.
Liverpool are definitely your favourite club.
They're my favourites to win the league. I think we can do it. Clip this up. We'll come back to this in May, obviously. But as it stands right now, we're looking good, bro. We're looking good.
Cool. But get back to the question. Listen, so why do you think? How do you think Chelsea get Lukaku scoring again?
Bro, they're gonna need to. I think they're gonna need to do what Chelsea do best and go by again, because I can't really these. I don't think the players behind that are suited to how he wants to play. They've gone more 3-5-2 in the last two games. They've just done Werner and Lukaku at top. That don't really seem to be working either. I think I need to see more from, like I said, I need to see more from Havertz, Ziyech, Mount, them man. I'm not really seeing nothing from them at all.
Do you think is there a tactic? Is there a change that they can make? Do you think that their defensive solidity is starting to impact their threat further forward, or like do you think they're completely exclusive?
I think it's hard to have a proper sturdy defense and be expensive going forward. Very few teams manage to do it. I think they're definitely sacrificing, because even if you look at it, they're playing with wing backs, but it's not like wing backs where they're like marauding forward and getting like thousands of crosses in a game. They're still quite tucked in. It's very much a back five a lot of the time, and then they've still got Loftus-Cheek, who's kind of returned to form. He's playing deeper. Kante does Kante things, so it's all a bit like, yeah, they've got this great defense and Mendy's in great form, but it's actually taken away a lot from the attack. So I think for me to get Lukaku scoring, they're probably going to need to become a bit more expensive going forward, which I don't know if Tuchel's really up for doing. We got another comment in there. Yes, Kai, what are you saying, bro? Chopped up a couple of your questions already, so yeah, thanks for sending those in. I've got another question coming up now. Just getting that one up. Where the fuck is it? Keep entertaining yourselves for a second. Here we go. Raheem Sterling, a lot of talk from him this week, saying that he'd be open to a move. Pep came back and said that he needs to do his talking on the pitch, basically, which I found quite funny. But yeah, if Sterling leaves City, which it looks like he could be on the verge of doing, but where do you see him going? Obviously, he wouldn't go to United, but would you like a player like Sterling? No, you don't rate him at all, do you? You actually.
It's not about not rating him. Just every time I support him, he's shit.
Well, if you haven't seen it already, check out our vlog from the England. Well, to be fair, if we weren't there, I would say don't even bother checking it out.
It was more Harry Kane, bruv. It was more Harry Kane that got most of the stick that match.
It was mad, isn't it? Like, you see it
in the vlog.
Listen, you see, like,
I refused to clap him off. Yeah, I refused to clap him off. That's how much he was pissing me off that match.
Kane was moving. Kane was moving, man. I know he got his first Premier League goal of the weekend, but yeah, he was moving ahead of stiff, man. But yeah, step back to Sterling. If he leaves City, what kind of move can you see him? Because we'll send him to a team in the Prem. I don't know, but if he was Sterling, where would you want to go? Let me ask like that.
Do you know what I was thinking about this? There's not many clubs he can go to because like his allegiances have meant that he's ruled out of like potentially Tottenham or Arsenal. Only place he can go because he's got a North London connection.
I was thinking Arsenal. Back to London, the North London thing.
He's not going either of them clubs, so he's not taking a step down. He go abroad. There's no club in England he can go to.
He's at the top now, isn't it? City, whether we like it, we both don't want to admit it, but City is kind of like
the pinnacle. No. They're the Premier League winners. The Premier League winners. They've won the Premier League 5 times in the last 10 years.
Not only that, they've got arguably if he's not the best coach, he's the second best coach, kind of thing.
Yeah, bro, look. Raheem Sterling, listen to this, yeah? Raheem Sterling has won more Premier League titles than Liverpool ever have in their whole history. He's at the top, bro. He's at the top. Let's say the truth. How many Premier League titles have you won? Raheem Sterling left Liverpool to do good, to do great things, and he won more Premier League titles.
This is the thing. No Liverpool fan can actually grab
in your whole history. And ultimately, you got to say well done, Raheem Sterling, on a great move. But he's got to go. He's got to leave. He's got to go abroad, man. There's nowhere in the Premier League.
Well, you say Bayern.
That's not a bad shout because their man they want Dortmund. Dortmund wanted National Munich wanted what's his name, Hudson-Odoi. So I reckon he could go to Bayern Munich. That's a good shout, Kai.
Thing is though, if he goes, Bayern have got enough wingers. His boy Sane is just getting into the team now, pretty much. I know he's had a couple of injuries, but they got Gnabry.
Well, Sterling doesn't get injured though, does he? He doesn't really get injured.
True. You don't really get injuries like that.
But where would you go?
Bayern's not a bad shout.
Do you think you could go anywhere in England? Realistically, if you had to say he's going to go here.
Well, to be fair, no, because anywhere's a step down, isn't it? Unless he goes to Chelsea or Liverpool, he's not going back to Liverpool. We can't afford him. Chelsea, I don't think City would sell him to Chelsea, but that would be, for me, I think that's the kind of move that would be quite good. Chelsea don't really have players. They got Werner who's quick, but they haven't really got anyone who's quick and also effective to get numbers as well. I think he could be a good signer for them. Other than that, bro, he ain't got many options. He's what, 26? So man's still he's still approaching his peak, you can say. Like, he's not ready. For me, Arsenal's like, if he was 30, 31, 32, yeah, you can see why I'd go Arsenal. Last big contract, Seattle and London, vibes, bish bash bosh done. But, bro, he's still got another 4 or 5 years at the very, very top. So, for me, go and do a couple of years abroad, then see what's happening afterwards. I think he said he used to be a Man United fan. Maybe if he went to Bayern for like 3 years, let the dust settle, United, boom. A little one like that.
We're actually, do you know what? That's the one thing I'd say about Man United is right now. Sorry to bring it back, but this is like, you know that part of a relationship where you're like, I think we're done. Do you know, you're just like,
there's one moment in it. Yeah.
I think I'm over it. I think I'm over it now. Like, I genuinely think, I think I'm over it. But yeah, I think in terms of Man United moving forward, I think we don't need, like, we've got Sancho, Rashford, Greenwood long term. That's
hey, listen,
that's one thing.
I was going to say as well. I forgot. Sancho's giving me serious Memphis Depay vibes. Yeah, just remember I said that. He could go on and bust somewhere else afterwards, but he's giving me serious Memphis Depay vibes. Let me just get that one in there real quick.
Sorry, I had to take him out for that. That is rude. That is rude. That's why you're out. You're sin bin.
Man's back.
Sin bin, fam. Sin bin.
Can't censor me, bro.
Sin bin, bro. Yellow card. Fam.
Listen.
That's rude.
I'm not saying no. I've rated Sancho for the longest time, yeah? We've been chatting about Sancho for time. This guy is not the Sancho I was seeing last year or last 2-3 years. Yeah, this is different. No skills, no like, the flair's gone from his game. He's a shell of himself. It's not looking the same, bro. It's not looking the same.
You're lost.
Not looking the same.
It's
not looking the same at all.
I said no skills.
Bro, it's not looking the same.
You think what? You just say shit nowadays and it just means, and it's the truth. Fam.
Listen. 10 games, no impact.
Yeah,
forget goals and assists, no impact.
He barely played. With Sancho, yeah, look. Okay, cool. People can run this agenda, and yeah, right now, I mean, a broken clock is right twice a day. Do you know what I mean? Like, right now, you could be like, yeah, run this agenda, run it as much as you can right now, because my man is like, I've no concerns about Jadon Sancho. Like, word.
Since you called him the Kennington Valencia,
you could do like a fucking, you could do what's it called, a lie detector, whatever you want. I'm telling you right now, my man's coming good, and I'm blessed. I'm happy to wait. I'm happy for you not to have your moment in the sunshine. Have it, but I know my man's coming good. Realistically, my man will fucking. He'll be rated.
There's a real part of you starting to see there's a bit of doubt creeping in there, innit? There's a bit of doubt creeping in.
No, not at all, bro. Not like this kid.
Jadon Depay. Jadon Depay.
I don't know if you remember. I don't know how far back you've been tracking him for, but I remember him when he was at Man City. Like, I remember him getting.
When he had a little bowl.
There was a moment when I think it was either him or Craig Bellamy I think Craig Bellamy and Jolien Lescott were talking about Jadon Sancho, and they were like, if he doesn't make it, like, there's something wrong with it. I'll find the clip and I'll send it across. But he was talking about how this kid coming through is gonna be a star. And word, not telling a lie, my man is gonna be a star. He is a star, and I have no concerns over him at all. Like,
check what I'm saying.
He's bedding in.
Check what I'm saying. I didn't say he won't be a star. I'm saying at Man United. Because
so far it's been underwhelming for sure.
At Man United, it could not work, bro. You don't get time at United like you do at other clubs. Yeah, the pressure's different.
He's young. He's young.
If you look at it now,
if you look at it now,
bro. If you look at it now, yeah. If you look at it now, Greenwood's banging goals left, right, and centre. Not gonna get dropped. Yeah. Rashford's bagged the goal straight away. You know that he's coming straight back to start every game. Ronaldo's Ronaldo. He's starting. So you're looking at it now. Where is Sancho going to get the rhythm and the run of games to really prove himself this season?
Got a 6-year deal at United, bro. He's got a 6-year deal.
Yeah, no. Hear what I'm saying. This season, where is he going to get a run of games this year?
I'm blessed. Like the thing is, like I said, Man United long term. The reason why we came onto the subject, we're talking about Sterling. Long term, Man United.
Yeah.
I'm like whether it's this season, whether it's next season, we've got enough. We've got enough ability so that we don't need it right now. We don't need like if Sancho doesn't perform right now, of course I want him to. But long term, we're good, bro. I'm blessed. Like I'm all right. I'm all right. Man United are good. Jadon Sancho, you can laugh at him now, but just at your own peril. At your own peril.
Trust me, I am. But let's get back to Kai saying maybe Real Madrid for Sterling. That's not a bad shout.
I can see that happening. I
was listening to Fabrizio Romano's came on the 5 with Rio and Man the other day, talk about La Liga's finances. Apparently Madrid are good for peas. They haven't really been spending recently. They're all right.
But they're getting them back. They're going to get Mbappé on a free as well.
Mbappé's on a free. They could be going for Haaland as well. It could get like the Galacticos could be coming back for round 2. Could get.
I don't know if Haaland would go to Real. I don't know if they could afford Raiola. That's the only thing.
Yeah, and have they dealt with him before? I'm trying to think. Probably with someone. But listen, I think the time has come. Screamers and howlers.
Woo.
Do you want to? Boy, oh boy! I've got a few this week. I'm gonna have to get my man have to come prepared. But do you wanna go first? Talk to me, bro. Talk to me. Let's start. We're going to start howlers, screamers. What are you saying?
Do you know what? Yeah. That's all I've got to say, fam.
Was he a howler then, yeah? Howler of the week, Harry Maguire.
Bro, there's nothing more I can say about this Don, bro. There's nothing more. I'm still pissed off about it. I'm still pissed off. It's the arrogance, bro. It's the arrogance he's got on the ball, bro. The arrogance. My man thinks fucking... Bro, it's so annoying. He's acting like he's Beckenbauer, but my man's fucking barely Babayaro, bro. Like, he's not even...
Respect Celestine Babayaro. Wait, listen. No. Respect Babayaro. He was a real baller, yeah?
No,
young fans might not remember Chelsea with the autoglass kit.
He's barely Babayaro. He's barely. Celestine, bruv. My man, like, you can learn a lot from him. You can learn a lot from him.
Autoglass Umbro kit Chelsea. That's heritage right there. If you man don't know
bro, and also he's a left back. He's a left back. The point I'm trying to make isn't that Babayaro is shit. He's saying that he's not even a centre back. He's playing like he thinks he's a central midfielder. Like, he slows our play down. He like takes too many touches on the ball. He likes to fucking play it backwards. He's too comfortable dribbling towards his own goal, trying to find an angle. He just goes the wrong way. He panics. He's not a Man United player.
Slow as well, man. Hella slow as well, man. It's so mad.
He's not got a personality.
So mad how slow he is. Raw Palace scores.
Oh,
mad.
See what I mean? You laugh at Man United, but there's only one banter club, bruv. There's only one banter club. Your banter club, bruv. Fuck off, Arsenal, bruv. Then man, hey, Shaq McGee.
Name names.
You're never finishing top 4, bruv. Ever again in your history. Arteta in. Laugh on my club all you want, bruv. You will always be the banter club. You will always be a banter club, bruv. Always. Arsenal, bruv.
Oh, the finish as well. Oi! Hey, Lokonga, bro, pull up your sock. Listen, yeah? Listen, one day soon, I'm going to open up a massive... Pull your socks up. These new ballers coming in, they're low socks. Forget about it. But that's a mad finish.
Banter club, fam. You're banterous, bro.
Oi.
You man are just
the admin's gonna be cooking up Ben White in the post later on. You man, because that was that defender was a bit mythical, bro. Jeez. Mad.
Ben needs to lay off the White, bro.
Mad.
Love that.
But yeah, we got a bit excited. Screams and howlers. What are you saying? Any other? I guess we'll start with howlers. Yeah. Any other howlers for you?
Let me just keep going. So, Ollie, yeah, a big part of why Ollie, I think, inevitably will be forced out of Man United is he's put faith in players like Harry Maguire, like players like Fred, that ultimately will never serve him. They will never serve
all the worst players. Look, wait, let me just ask you just a really quick question. Yeah, why is it a lot of your players perform better for their country? Is it just because international football is a bit slower, or because Fred, Pogba, Maguire? You can even chuck Luke Shaw in there as well. Pretty much like a good chunk of your players play better for their country than they do for United. Why? Like, what is that just down to
There's
Ollie?
Not many. Do you know what? The ones that do, for example, Pogba has an incredible team. He's playing in one of the best teams to ever be constructed ever. I think it's fair to say that France team, in terms of depth, I've not really seen an international team with that much. That much. When you think about Coman, Dembele,
they don't even touch the plane, let alone the bench. Like that, yeah.
So I think in terms of it's hard. It's silly to say. Yeah, of course. I mean, I'd play better in that France team than I would for the Man United team. It's a simple one. It's a simple one. Do you know what I mean? Maguire, I don't know.
The difference is
Maguire cannot, like, I've not seen someone like fucking will under the pressure in the same way I have with Maguire. Maguire cannot lead a club. He cannot lead a team. If you put him
uncomfortable watching him with the armband because you got Ronaldo, Bruno. Say what you want about Bruno, but like you got actual leaders, big personalities in there. Maguire, not only is it free kick, straight into the wall. Not only is he like, in my opinion, I think he's dead. I think he's dead food. Not only is he dead food, but he's not even got the personality or the like presence to be like, I'm the captain. Like, who's he chatting to in the dressing room?
Just suck out, Maguire, bro. I'm bored, bro.
Who's he chatting to in the dressing room?
Suck out, fam.
Who's he chatting to? Imagine he's like, oh yeah, Cristiano, like come on, we're organising a little team thing. And
he's a dickhead, fam. He's an arrogant little cunt, fam. We need people like Nemanja Vidic, bro. Nemanja Vidic. That's what we need.
Oh, bro, it's all mad.
Do you know what? Do you know what? Yeah. If Ollie is to go, I think the manager that comes in, sack Maguire, sack Fred, and then we're moving in the right direction again. That's the only solace that we're taking this. If Ollie goes, inshallah, bruv, so does Maguire, so does Fred.
You reckon? All right. What about who else you got in your howlers then?
No, it's sad, but Ollie's got to take it again, fam. Ollie's got.
Did he get it last week as well? I can't remember. No, we didn't do this last week. Did he get the first? Did he get?
It's a double.
That was after.
No, for me, Ollie. Like, yeah. It's the moment of clarity, fam. It's the moment of clarity where just like.
Bro, I feel like can't do this anymore. I can't this weekend. Yeah. You got a new outlet.
I can't do this anymore, bro.
But I reckon if we weren't doing this podcast as well, I think this is kind of accelerating things a little bit. Every week, you got to show up, bro. You got to show up every week. You got to show up, and you got to answer some serious questions, bro. Uncomfortable questions. You don't want to answer them. You're like Ollie. You're speaking for Ollie. You have to speak for the dog.
It's not about. I have no problem answering difficult questions. I've got no problem doing that. The thing is, it's like I might see I was so excited to see a Man United team. I was so excited with that team, that lineup. I was like, this is a good team. I like the look at this team. I have no problems with it. Matic, Maguire, Matic, Pogba, Fernandes. I love that. It makes sense. It's balanced. Maguire back. Okay, cool. We ain't got to play Bailly. I was excited. I was happy. And that performance looked devoid of any spirit, any leadership, any direction, bruv. We didn't have anything. I was watching that team play, and I was like, "This ain't gonna get any better. This ain't getting any better."
Bro, I'm glad you're saying that because
Bro, I was literally doing
well. When
Rashford scored. I was lucky to catch the goal because I came upstairs to grab some plates from my room so I could wash them up downstairs, and then I saw the goal. I was like, "Yes!" Went back up, came back up to watch the rest of this, to watch the game after. They've already scored, fam. I was like, this is ridiculous, bro. So that should never happen. It's happened against Başakşehir here that you can't concede a goal that quickly after. For me, it shows there's bigger problems at Man United than Fred and Maguire, and it's starting to show. And do you know what? If we can get a player, if we can get a manager, that can get 50% of the potential of this team, just be aware, fam. Beware. And you might best hope that Ollie. Do you know what I mean? You best hope that we can, because the thing is, if we don't get a good run of form now, ASAP soon, then
the thing will be too late. It'll be too late. Even if we get a new manager in, it'll still be a top 4 team again. So you lot need to pattern up quickly. You got any more howlers? Because I got a few. I want to. To be fair, we've kind of spoken about most of them already. The Brazilian FA or whoever's organising these games for Brazil.
Hey, Ramsdale, man. Ramsdale got to get a howler for that, bro. That is down the middle, that shot.
Listen. Remember what I told you about your boy, yeah? 168 goals conceded in 2 seasons.
He's not my boy.
Bro, you were backing him. You and Callum were going to calling out Callum as well.
I thought you were just being hella harsh. That was a bad.
I told you, worst keeper in the league for the last 2 years, hands down.
Because he's been playing for shit teams, bro. He was at Fulham and Sheffield United, you idiot.
He's patting up a little bit, but worst keeper in the league.
He's been relegated twice, bro.
Trust me. How come Dean Henderson was performing out of his skin then?
Because he's a banging goalie, bro.
As soon as he goes, they get relegated. Make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense.
Go on, give your screen.
Anyway, howlers, Brazilian FA.
It's over the live stream, bro.
Brazilian FA dickheads scheduling the game at fucking Friday later than anyone else, and you know you got half your team playing on the Saturday.
It's not Brazilian FA.
They shouldn't move the game. I don't care who it is. They're snakes, and then they tried to make our players quarantine last time. Like, whoever it is, dickheads. Commonwealth, Brazilian FA, FIFA.
What's the Brazilian FA? They don't pick the time, you know.
It's a time zone. I got beef with authorities in general. The authorities in general. I got beef with all of you lot. All of you lot, get out of it.
Ishmael, stop.
Let me just keep this moving. I'm coming.
Hey, you got loads of howlers. You can't give that one a howler.
Benjamin Pavard is another one. He's getting it this week, yeah? Coming out saying that because he hasn't got nice eyes like Hakimi or nice hair like Trent, he's not considered as one of the best right backs in the world. And he's saying that he's one of the best because he's a better defender.
Nice hair like Trent?
He said because he hasn't got nice hair and nice eyes, and then he referenced Trent and Hakimi. So I'm guessing unless he thinks Trent's got nice eyes, whichever way around it is, whatever. For me, Pavard's from any right back. He's out, bro. He's still living off that goal against Argentina in 2018.
But hey,
you can't chat to Hakimi.
Don't be rude.
You can't chat to Hakimi and Trent. Like, there's levels to this. You ain't up there. Like, that's an L. Just hold that, Pavard. Sancho, we've spoken about him already. 10 games, no goals, no assists, no impact. Bro, I'm getting shades of Pepe right now and the pie. So we'll see what go on. We'll see what go on with Sancho. But listen, can't keep me down. And my howlers. Anyway, I'm still here. Let me do my screamers real quick. We'll see if Moses wants to come back in. Screamers. I was gonna give it to Salah. I was gonna give it to Firmino as well.
I actually did.
I decided.
Didn't mean to leave.
Bro, it's good. I'll do my thing. I'm onto my screamers anyway. I was gonna give it to Firmino for getting a hat trick. I was gonna give it to Salah for just battling man up on a weekly occurrence now. But I actually decided to give it to neither of them. I'm giving it to our front three. Yeah. Last 4 or 5 seasons, arguably up there with the best in the world. Last season, people want to shit on them, saying, "Oh, they're done." I was very critical of Mane this season myself. Bobby top and holding smoke. But listen, yeah, that performance on Saturday, they restored the feeling. If this is the last dance of that front three, I'm here for it. I want to see it. I'm ready.
Right, people, thank you so much for tuning in. That is good and wonderful.
Is that you done? You ain't got no screamers. You ain't got no screamers.
Yeah, man, that was it. Screamers and howlers. Thank you very much.
You ain't got no screamers.
Thank you for thinking of those screamers and howlers. Guys, cheers for watching.
Listen, people, I can't even talk anymore. Like, share, subscribe, all of that business. Anyone who dipped in for a little bit tonight, big you up. Big up for the questions as well. They were great. Same again next week. And yeah, stay tuned. We got some very, very good content coming this week. Some very good stuff. Obviously, the big game on Sunday as well. Got a lot to talk through. And boy, listen, if United hold a big L, let me not even say too much about that. Let me not even talk too much. But could get
emotional. You seem too confident, Ishmael. What's the score going to be?
Listen. What should we do? Are we gonna say what predictions for? Or you wanna? We saying?
You know we got some stuff cooking, man. Come on, wouldn't be right.
Listen, for me, yeah, I think we're gonna win. I think we're gonna win.
We're gonna win well. What do you say? Let the people then wait.
That's what I'm saying.
We've got stuff cooking, bro. We're cooking.
But yeah, anything you want to add? You ain't got no screamers for this week.
Leicester,
you didn't watch any games. You didn't watch any games.
You're making me scream, bro. You're making me scream, fam. Leicester. Give it Leicester. To be honest, I didn't even watch any more football, so it has to be Leicester. Brendan Rodgers.
I do.
I don't know, bruv. I don't even know what happened to this week. I don't know. You can't slap man 4-2 and then expect me to have fucking be conscious, bruv. I was out, fam. I told you. Admin was smoking on a.
Shh, as Hedy would say. But yeah, let's leave it there, people. Stay tuned this week. You got some fire coming your way,
bro. I don't even know what happened.
It's still it. What you doing?
I was trying to find what Sancho. I swear Sancho didn't get a goal last season for bare long, but it's saying that he's had a goal against Union Berlin. I don't know, but anyway.
Anyway, people, we're gonna leave it at that. Moses deflated. His head's gone. His head's hot.
Head's not gone. Head is here. It's foul. It's here, bro. I'm so, bro. Like right now, nothing. There's no. You can't get lower. Look, you can't. I'm numb, fam. Numb.
Man said man's been up Lincoln Park. Yeah.
Man's numb.
Listen. There's only one way to go out this week. Yeah. This sums up my feeling.
Save me. Love of my life.